I guess who's back, man? You know, this shout out number two. You know, shout out to all the people that I miss. Shout out to Asab Awale, my fellow admin. You know, I got love for you, girl. You know, shout out to Miss Lovin. You know, how you doing? You know, shout out to Ebian. You crying on my post. You know, I gave you a 10-second shout out. I'm gonna give you a 15-second shout out. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Bye. You know, you're a good girl. Um, you know, shout out to everybody else I missed. You know, I'm about to try to pull up the name right now. Sagal Bint. You know, shout out to you. You look very, appropriate. You know, I appreciate you. You know, shout out to Nasib Key. I don't know what kind of name that is, but it sounds very interesting. You know, shout out to Kisuku Orahara. I promise you, your name is not Somali, but shout out to you. You know, and is that Ronaldo on your default? You know, shout out to Ronaldo. You know, Ronaldinho. You know, you're a good soccer player. Um, Shout out to Mohammed Shaliban. That's a good brother. I know him personally. You know, and who else? Who else I miss? Whoever I missed, you know, shout out to you, man. Live from my backyard. Um, Today, you know, it's about to be a day where I don't have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nobody to talk to. So I'm gonna bother the shit out my group. You know, and I say my group, people take me too serious. Don't take me that serious, man. I made the group, but we got admins on deck. Shout out to Asimic, Yahya Sadiq, Ikram, you know, Asab. Shout out to my little brody Abdul. You know, shout out to anybody I miss. Shout out to Sadiq, you know, that's admin right there. Shout out to the other Asab, two Asabs. That's another admin right there, you know. Shout out to Sherry Hand. She's never active, but you know, that's a good. She like my little sister, man. I like that girl. You know, shout out to all my Australian girls. Shout out to all my New Zealand girls. Shout out to all my European girls. You know, shout out to everybody. And shout out to the American girls. You know, I had to say you guys last, even though I do live in America. You guys are very cool people, but you know, I've known you guys all my life, so I'm kind of stuck on London girls. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's not even what we talking about. Shout out to my Canadian girls. Y'all wild. But you know, do y'all thing. Anyway, shout out to everybody. And you know, this is not my last video. So I will annoy the shit out you guys, but I'm gonna try to keep it under 3 minutes every time, cause you know, I don't got time for that either.